Oh, got you.
Baby.
Say less.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and
Because
that should
speaking
bring us
of,
right into.
baby.
Speaking of,
Speaking of,
oh my
baby,
god,
the baby, the
and
baby, not
yeah,
your baby.
not your
Ain't that
baby.
ain't that his tag?
That
The
ain't that
baby, not
ain't
your
that ain't
baby,
the
or
baby. That's my baby. I think
or
that's
something
his
like
tag
that.
is that ain't your baby.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
Was
And
that a direct shot?
I don't know. Was that a direct shot?
Mm.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
However, we are here to talk about it anyway because we are here to just, we're here for
Yeah, for the shits and the giggles.
we're here for the shits and the giggles. We are here for the jokes, and today we are here to be a little toxic, maybe,
Yeah, a little bit.
maybe,
I don't
maybe.
think it's toxic, but I think it's just I
I'm just
mean,
saying,
setting the record
me
straight.
personally, I got kids, so I might want to riff raff
Mhm.
and tiptoeing in my Jordans all through
Nah,
this
nah,
motherfucker
nah,
right quick. But,
nah.
but
We raging through this
we
topic.
gonna no, we are not gonna rage.
We're not gonna
We are
rage,
not gonna rage. Everybody give everybody arms distance. You feel me? Back, give me some room.
man.
But for those that are
Hey,
not aware,
question before we get in
please,
here,
yeah, go ahead,
I
please.
have something to ask you.
Okay.
What's your opinion on female barbers?
What is my opinion on female barbers? Well, I saw a couple of videos where there were female barbers and they were naked. They had aprons on and they had asses out and all of that. So I'm down with that. Actually, to be honest with you, I have no problem with female barbers. If you could cut hair, you could cut hair. If you could do hair, you could do hair. It don't really matter to me.
All right. If you still had your short hair, your
Mhm.
fade, and all the stuff that
Would I let a female cut my hair?
you would make her your main barber?
If she had bars, yeah, for sure. If she had bars, yeah, why not?
It's just generally it's just typically I was having this conversation with somebody
Mhm.
and I was and it was a female and she was just like, "Yo, why dudes don't like getting their hair cut by female barbers?" And I started laughing and I was just like, I don't know. I think it's just like some like unconscious biasness.
Mhm.
We just walk in, we see a female in the barbershop, and you're like, no,
No,
I'm going
I
to the
mean,
nigga
'cause
that got the same hair as me. Like,
I don't
even if
know.
a girl got a
That's
fade or whatever, like, I don't know. I just think it's an unconscious biasness. And I was like,
yeah, I
there,
do
I don't
think it
think
is a
there's
little
really a
bit of a
reason.
I don't think there's really a reason either. I do think it's like like you said, a little unconscious biasness or like a little it is a little bit of a I don't know, man. I just don't think people really think about it a lot like that because
Do you
we
feel
imagine and
demasculine?
assume probably a little bit of that. Definitely probably a little bit
How
of that,
girl
man.
fade you up
Probably a little
like,
bit of that.
and what if she really right nice with it? You like,
She
damn,
might be
she
super
like,
saucy with it. You feel me? She keep you fresh. She keep you
do I
fresh. You know
dap
what I'm
her
saying?
up? Do I hug
Uh,
her? Like,
you dap her up, you hug her, you
it's,
feel me? Regular nigga shit, give her a tip. You feel me? If that's what you do with your regular barber, you know what
I
I'm saying?
know, but
But
you know, it's just
didn't the baby's baby mama used to cut his hair? Doesn't she do hair?
I think she does. I think she did used to cut his hair actually.
I think they mentioned that, or she mentioned that, or he mentioned that, you know what I'm saying, once
Yeah.
before or something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, or whatever. The original baby mama. But we
Mhm.
are here to talk about the story that
The
broke
new baby mama.
the new Stop it.
It's lit.
Wait, you told me I gotta relax. I gotta relax on that one. I gotta relax on that one. I gotta relax on that one. I'm
The
so
new
sorry. You
baby
know,
mama.
my bad. I'm supposed to be retiring that one for a minute.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
the
Relax.
baby and the new baby mama,
The
Danileigh,
Danny.
Danny went stupid crazy on social media today on the live,
Instagram
as
live
people
on the
have been calling it. Yeah, as people have been
on
calling it
the internet.
on the internet, yeah, and and it was actually this actually started Sunday evening. This started
Yeah, I was
Sunday
gonna say last
evening.
night.
Yeah, yeah. Started Sunday evening when I guess all of a sudden did he take her phone and go live on it, and they were arguing about
Yeah.
this, that, and the third, but I don't know, man. He was saying that, yo, I want her out the house, she won't leave, this, that, and the third, like she's crazy, cuckoo for cocoa puffs. He kept saying that. She kept
Mhm.
saying the n-word, which was really uncomfortable, but that's what you let her do, then she seems to be comfortable saying it. So clearly, she's got country in that space to utilize that word so freely. But this whole debacle just it wouldn't stop. It wouldn't go away from the live debacle. And they was and the whole time they was on there just embroiled in this whole debate, and I'm like, why don't y'all okay, you gotta take over. I can't.
Nah, they were just being real messy. I don't know why DABABY kept going on live. I understand. I do understand. Like, you're trying to save face, especially being him.
With everything,
DABABY has a record of a bad media attention, I should say. I'll just say that, lack thereof. Therefore, he just has a lot of bad negativity in the media. So I take it that's probably why he was going live, but he should have kept it off live.
Yeah.
He did do the right thing in calling the police at the end. I do have a clip of one of their lives if you want to watch it live with everybody.
Let's do it. Why not?
Let's do it. Why not? let's talk about this.
Listen.
You're not.
He's a great father.
Okay.
And you know that, Danny.
Okay.
He's a great father, right?
Okay.
He's a great father.
Okay.
No, he's a great father,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
She's a crazy bitch. You wasn't my girl.
Yo, wait. For those that are just listening and that aren't watching, it's DABABY, Danileigh, the assistant,
and the brother,
is a lady, and the brother. All in a room. So let's continue.
I wasn't your girl.
Danielle.
I wasn't your girl.
You ain't never been my girl.
His brother is right there.
My brother.
He call me his girl all the time. Don't
you know Shawty is, Darius.
Oh my god.
What you know, Shawty?
Wait. Pause it. First of all.
Yeah. Okay. Rule number one, Shawty. Don't ever ask my brother, my niggas, any one of my people on my side.
Don't do that.
Something, and you think they finna take your side.
You don't think they've already,
how wrong I am.
You don't think they've already had this conversation?
You don't think we've been through this numerous times?
Him and his brother have had this conversation. Like, what are you talking about? His brother looked at her like, "What am I supposed to say here? What do you think? Like, what do you?" He just said, "Yo, like, I'm recording."
I'm just recording. Yeah, like
it's like, bro. I don't know, man. I don't. Okay, go ahead, play the video. Let's get serious about it because this is.
Hey, look, bro. This nigga know to have that phone out, man.
That's funny.
This is some trapper black nigga shit playing gone wrong.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, this is trying to trap a nigga gone wrong. I'm not
trying
going.
Trap a nigga? Are you crazy?
Boom. Once again, that word comes out.
Mm-hmm.
You think she's trying to trap a nigga?
So, could she possibly be? I mean, not saying. I'm just playing devil's advocate from the baby's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
I'm popping.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest nigga. I was on the way to be the biggest nigga before, like when you came aboard.
Mm-hmm.
So, in his eyes, maybe he's saying that like on some, this whole debacle, is you trying to trap me in a whole bunch of other shit. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily. I don't think he's talking about with the baby, the new baby.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, go ahead. Let's go.
You just came at me last night, you idiot.
Shout out, you beg me. You be begging me.
Last night, you idiot.
Did she say you just came at me?
Last night, and he said, "Shawty, you begged me," and
as she posted, all he wants to do is come at me, and I wanted to take a plan B, so I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
guess
don't
that's
know.
what the whole argument was. That's what she said the whole argument was about. She had one delivered
Yeah.
to the apartment and everything
But
escalated, I guess. I don't know.
if you had a plan B because you were gonna take one, why would you let him come in you? You only have one, right? It's not the way it was worded, like you only have one. So why would y'all do this again? And then you need another one, and then but you only ordered one. I don't know.
I don't know.
Regardless, but I think I do think that them continuing to go on live is a bit unfair to each other. I
Hmm.
think that this is something that they're possibly going to regret down the line, especially being parents. You know, like they're gonna reach a point where they're gonna at least be cordial for a moment, and they're gonna look back at this moment and be like, "Okay, that was some bullshit. Why did we?" You know what I'm saying? Why do we even allow ourselves to get to that point? Why do we allow ourselves to get that far?
Yeah.
But things do get heated in the moment, which indeed, as you can see here, because the police showed up, which of course he said was for his safety, and they
Hmm.
continue to do stuff like this, which is nuts.
Yeah. This wasn't needed. Again, like you said, this looks bad for both of them. They will end up regretting it. I know this looks bad. Like I know the baby thinks he's trying to save face right now, but I feel like he's just making matters worse.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's just making matters worse.
But I don't know, man. He stayed with a headline, bro. He stay in
He
the headlines.
he keep a headline.
You keep a
He keep
headline, whether
he
it's
keep a headline, and he keep a song out
having to pop a nigga in Walmart, whether it's to beat a nigga up in the mall,
in the
whether it's
Louis Vuitton
a number
store,
one album, a number one single,
saying
crazy
something
tour,
crazy on
beefing with
yeah.
fans, beefing with Meg and Party, beefing with this nigga, beefing with that, doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. His family members, like he's losing people in his life as well. You know what I mean? Like he stays with a headline. He's
Yeah.
always since he's been out, he's been in the news. He's been in the headlines for something or another. It was just bound to happen that something with women was going to pop up.
Yeah.
And this I don't know if it was bound to pop up in this manner because this is crazy. But
This
like
is crazy, but
didn't
this
didn't
has kind of
didn't
been
he punch like the fan or push the female fan or something like that when she had her phone out or something like that in his face or something like that?
I I did he kick her or
No,
something like that?
that's Kevin Gates.
Oh, that was Kevin Gates. Okay,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah. I
shout
think
out
he
to
tried to
Kevin
hit
Gates
the
too,
phone
by
or
the way.
something.
Now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
In
yeah,
his whole transformation,
definitely. Definitely. But
but
yeah, man,
this is crazy.
like you said, yeah, the baby stayed with a single. By the way, he had an album come out or a mixtape, an EP
That
or
just came
whatever.
out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and
That
nobody's
just
talking
came
about
out.
that. Nobody's talking about that.
Yeah, nobody's talking about it now because this happened.
I didn't see anybody talking about it before this happened either.
I mean, it dropped on what Friday, and then
This happened on Sunday. I
it
didn't
was
hear
a EP.
nobody talking about this at all. However, he stayed with a record and then he dropped a video
Maybe
to
he stirred up
he,
some shit.
he dropped a video in the midst of all of this with him signing his name on a pregnant woman's stomach to start off the video. I'm like, how does he keep a clip? How does he do this? Like right after the Rolling Loud thing, he had a clip
Hmm.
ready, to roll out his new video and all of that. I'm like,
Hmm.
what is he doing? Like, how is he premeditating this shit? Like,
It's
what is
because
going?
no, what it is these motherfuckers is shooting hella videos,
Mhm.
and they just got them on deck.
And they have hella stock footage.
Yeah, and
They have hella
so
stock
it'd be
footage.
like as soon
Mhm.
as something happened that
Oh,
they catch a
remember when
viral
he was
moment,
here? Da, 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 da,
they'd
da,
be
da, da.
like, "Hey,
Didn't
grab that
something
thing.
happen? Da, da,
Let's
da,
just
da,
drop
da.
this."
Put it on this part of
Yeah,
the, what I'm saying, and then just roll it out. Bam, there you go.
yeah. Yeah, and
That's
niggas got
crazy,
all
man.
in-house stuff now. You know, it's not like you don't have to
Everything is
go
all
through the
in house,
label
yeah.
no more and
And
work
and
the
his
budget through a
mhm.
videographer to come through. Nah, nah, you got the homie that got the little magic camera.
What do
You
you
know what I
want?
mean?
What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Hey, let's
Come
get into some
on, come
serious with
on.
this though.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's have a conversation
Okay,
about this because
you want
at
to
the
drop the
beginning,
video out and talk? Or
at the
we?
beginning, yeah. Hold on, I want to go back to this.
He's a great
Yeah.
father, right?
When
I wasn't your girl.
Danielle,
I wasn't your girl.
you ain't never
My
been my
brother
girl.
is right there.
My brother.
boom,
Yeah.
that's where I want to focus on. You ain't ever been my girl, and she was thinking she was his woman the whole time.
Yeah.
Danileigh has since released a bunch of videos with timestamps and photos of timestamps and everything of her and the baby over the past 3 years
Or so. Yeah.
and
Like
yeah, like 2.5 years or something like that.
Mhm.
With like timestamp and yeah, a lot of intimate photos, a lot of intimate videos.
Intimate moments, man. That's what you do when you're
Yeah, looking real coupled but booed up, you know.
bad up and boot up.
Boot up. Right? Yeah, so under her presumptions,
Mhm.
and there was also a video of them on live together and the baby saying he loves her, right?
There was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to break that down?
So I'm just saying in the midst of all this,
All
her
of this, yeah.
headspace
Mhm.
is
We were together.
we have been together.
We are an item. You
Yeah.
know. And he may not have been thinking that, but may have not directly expressed that to her.
Correct.
Or he could be lying.
It could be.
There's also that possibility. He could be lying.
But I think this goes back to something that I think I've talked to you off camera about this before. I was like, how do people even get into relationships anymore? They just kick it for a while and then
Yeah, that's a
like
good question.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so
That's a
if
really
you're
good
kicking
question.
it and doing everything together for a while,
Mhm.
when does is there an actual conversation that comes up and you just be like, yo,
Yeah, I don't
you're
know. I don't
sometimes
know.
it does. Sometimes a female will initiate something and be like,
What
yo,
are
what
we?
are we? What are we
What are
doing?
we
Blah blah
doing?
blah.
Da-da-da-da,
You
right?
know?
Yeah.
And then that's when they gotta pull the girl, why you trying to trip on what we
Man,
got going on is good.
what
Like,
we go
we'll
like
like
it's us.
yeah.
Like we good type
But
shit.
what is that?
But what is that? That is
But what is that?
what is that on the man's part? That's a deflection.
Yes, I know. But what is the woman takes that as I
We are or
guess
we aren't, I
a
guess. Like
relationship. So
depending on how well that conversation end up. Does that conversation end up in an argument? Does that conversation end up in y'all still being cool? Then she might consider that okay, this is the official beginning. I know
yeah.
for me personally, my last relationship, we didn't really have uh like a real solid a point where it was like, oh, we're official,
Yeah. I was just rocking.
yeah, we was just rocking for so long. It was like this is just what we're doing. Granted, like I think a few years into it, like she went back through like messages upon messages upon messages to find like some semblance of a conversation to pinpoint a date, and she's like,
Oh,
okay, cool. This could be when I said this, and then you said something like blah, and we
this
were
can be
like,
our
oh, okay, this can be
anniversary
our
of some
yeah, you know what I
sort.
mean, right? Just to have something to base it off of, some type of foundation to where we can say, okay, when we circle back to this moment, we know that this was something special.
Yeah.
But uh, it's what I mean. Everybody's not like that. Everybody's not like
Everybody's
that.
not like that,
Some
but
people
I
are
feel like
receptive
a
to that.
lot
Some
of
people are not.
yeah, but I feel like this case might fall into one of those, to where
It
that
might.
conversation may never have been had. You know, I mean, granted, we don't know what happens
Mhm.
outside of what we see on social media, on in the cameras, but we did
Right.
see them rocking really heavy for a
Mhm.
while, about 2 years ago,
We did.
like really heavy. So we all assumed that they were together. At least that's what the media led us to assume, that they were together. So maybe
They
the
fed into
media,
it.
yeah. So
If that's not the
maybe
case,
so
they fed into it.
they
Definitely.
did, yeah. So is this out of bounds on the baby's part if she is true indeed the side chick?
See, that's where
What
there's
is
a
where
gray area.
where's too far for the side chick if she is truly indeed the side chick, or is the baby capping?
He could be capping. I mean, you moved her in. You got the
He
you got
says he
the
moved her in because her parents don't like the fact that her baby is half black, or her grandparents or something. Or
her sister came out and refuted that. I mean, but her sister's not the parents. I'll say that. Her sister
that's
came
true.
back. Her sister came out and refuted that they were never around and that they disowned her once they found out. They said, "Yo," she said, "I was the one that planned the entire baby shower and made sure she was safe and made sure she was mentally okay to get through this. You didn't even come to the baby shower and all of this other stuff while you weren't around. So don't try to play me out to act like we haven't been around." But he
Yeah.
did say that the mother, the mom,
The
never
mom.
met the new baby. So I don't know what to say about that. I don't really want to get into the stuff too much about the child because I feel like that just takes it too far and that makes that it's
Yeah.
total this because this situation is already unfair to the kid. So
Yeah.
for them to be going back and forth with each other like this, it's just really, really embarrassing. But it does raise the question, what type of nigga is the baby? Like,
Yeah.
is he the type of nigga that's gonna be upfront with a woman and tell her exactly what her position is? Is he the type of dude that's gonna kind of beat around the bush with it and
Hmm.
have her kind of feel like she know but deal with a lot of moments of confusion? Or is he a nigga that's just basically just gonna tell a woman whatever she wants to hear, regardless of if he feels that way or not?
Yeah. There's really no telling. Especially right now,
Mhm.
in the heat of the moment, uh, the truth is gonna be really, really one sided on both of their angles.
Yeah, but honestly, I'll tell you this. Depending on what type of woman that you're dealing with, you might be a different type of nigga.
Hmm.
Those tips, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you,
Yeah. That's
depending on
true.
what type of woman that you're dealing with. So I think that I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know how to say what I really want to say, but I feel like they should keep this off the live, man. I think they
The
should keep this off the
live.
live, man. Unless the yellow bone is really what he wants.
Didn't he leave her right after she dropped that?
Yeah. Which, she should have never dropped that. She should have never
Yeah,
did
she
that.
dropped
She
that.
should have never dropped
Everybody
that.
flamed her, and then he
Everybody flamed her.
said,
Yeah.
"I'm out of here."
I'm on. And then he found out, oh wait, you really are pregnant. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Let's try to do this. Or let's try to at least make sure that you're good while you're, getting ready to have this baby. I want to make sure my baby is Gucci. So come live
Yeah.
with me or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that this is really unfortunate and they should definitely just keep this off the internet because one day that child's gonna grow up and see this shit.
Yeah. They should go to counseling.
They should definitely go to counseling, whether they
The
stay
baby,
together
the
or not.
baby needs to go to counseling.
The baby definitely needs to go to counseling. He needs a therapy session or
Hmm.
1200.
But in a good way.
But but
Everybody should go
definitely
to
in a good
counseling.
way. But
Yeah.
definitely in a good way. Definitely in a good way.
And he should
Because
definitely go.
he should because honestly, like you want to have a good and a cordial relationship with your child's mother. You don't want to be out here in public disrespecting her and embarrassing her in a way that's really reflecting back on again what type of nigga are you.
Hmm.
So if you're gonna disrespect your child's mother, who else could disrespect her?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're gonna let something else slide.
And that's not that ain't never been it. That is at least not with me. I ain't never agreed with shit like that. So I don't know, man. You just got to think about what type of nigga you are and how you want to be there for your family, because this is one of those situations where it's like you really breaking apart the family dynamic in an unhealthy manner.
Yeah.
So
I hope if they don't work out whatever they work out, they could at least co-parent good.
yeah, I think that
You know,
that's more than acceptable.
seems like the
Co-parent
baby's
well,
doing good co-parenting with his other baby mama. So
who allegedly might be pregnant again by him. So
baby
what
on
type of
baby.
nigga are you? Are you the type of nigga that's gonna keep going back to your first baby mama and be one of them
Yeah.
nigga, or I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
I'm just
don't know,
asking. I'm
man.
just
I
asking.
don't know, man.
I'm not sure. But yeah, I think that's crazy. But yeah, salute to the baby, salute to Danileigh. Summer
Mhm.
Walker came out and was like, anything you need, reach out to me. Tank said, if I was her, I would just channel everything through
Wait
my
a minute.
music.
Call me his girl.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Look who pops up in the comments.
The story type shit
who
going
pops up
on,
in
you
the
know.
comments?
Did I try to save my child from
London on the
London on the
track.
track. Oh my
Speaking
god,
of summer,
London on
look
the
who else
track.
is running and jumping in some drama to see who else got some baby mama drama. You getting
Well,
flamed too, dog? Me too.
London on the track apparently probably caught a message from the baby at some point, because the video that he dropped for the record Roof is produced by London on the track. Uh,
Mm.
so yeah, before we close this segment, I
So
do
this is
want
all
to
good
say,
marketing
yeah, it definitely is.
in
Before
in
we
in
before,
in a in a in a way. But
and,
my
and
bad.
yeah,
Go ahead.
it definitely is. No, for sure is. But it's just an unfortunate situation. But he definitely capitalizes on situations like this.
Mhm.
However, before we close out on this segment, I do want to say your assistant needs a raise.
Absolutely.
Your assistant needs a vacation. Your
Hmm.
assistant needs, whatever you can do to ease her mind based off of this, because I'm sure a lot of this she feels like is coming down on her shoulders, not because she's directly involved, but because she has to fix it. You know what I mean? Like she's got to make sure. Okay, let me. Okay, he said call
And
them
she's a
people,
woman.
and she's a woman. So how do you think she feels about this?
Yeah, so she sympathized. I know for some type of way she
Right.
sympathizes with Danny. That's why
Mhm.
she wasn't trying to get at her. She was just
Mhm.
like, but he's a good father. Like she was
Right.
trying to get that point across and
No,
trying to
she
get
had
it in.
to. Of course, she
Yeah,
tried to. She
yeah,
she wanted to sympathize with her, and also a little bit of I'm doing my job. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because he's recording, brother's
Hmm.
recording, and if I get you on,
I
you
can't
know,
look like I'm helping you more than I'm doing my job.
right,
So,
and I'm getting you on camera admitting that he's a good father.
mhm,
So don't try to play this and twist this around and say da 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 da. Da. But
yep.
however, um, I just feel like a lot of that with her having to be the one to get in between them and make sure that nothing's getting physical, nothing's getting too crazy. Be the one to make sure that trying to calm everybody down. Be the one that has to call the people for him. Oh my God, is the baby okay? Like who's
Hmm.
watching the baby? You know what I mean? We got calls coming in from the managers. We got calls coming in from Rolling Loud. We're starting a tour in 2 weeks, like in the
Yep.
next week, actually. You know what I mean? Like what's like? There's a lot of shit going on. We about to drop a video with London on track in it's 28 minutes, bro. What are you doing? Like.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I wish them all the best, and I do want to stress: give your assistant a shopping spree, a vacation, a raise,
Nah, the baby
something.
team is on point right now.
Yeah.
I think they more on point right now than ever, just coming off of his last controversy.
Mhm.
You know. So now he like, look, if she just start yelling, let me just get on live and try to be the calmest ever.
Yeah.
And just I mean, I yeah. Yeah.
Baby, my G. I haven't heard your new record, Back on My Baby Jesus shit,
I
but
heard it.
I have heard Cam Newton say this.
In this morning's devotion, I was reading about Moses, and God spoke to Moses in the desert. Where we at? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, with that said, baby, please,
Hey,
please
the baby do
continue to
have
try
a
to make
fire
smarter
song.
decisions.
Sticked Up,
With 21?
that shit hard.
Okay, cool.
That shit hard.
Definitely.
Levels
Salute to
is
that.
Levels is nice too. Kodak gave him one. The other three
Not
are
quite.
cool. Nah, they cool. They're just the baby songs. So
Okay. Well, that's to be expected. That's
yeah,
definitely to be
you've heard
expected.
him. You've
Yeah.
heard him on his last 2 albums or his
Hey
last 4
man,
albums. But
protect your family. Try to
yeah,
keep your family together, man, because it's not a good look, and it's not gonna feel good when you have to look back at all of the decisions that you've made, and whether or not you feel subpar about it, or if you feel like certain things that you could have done better, you're gonna feel some type of way about it. And I just wish the best for everybody involved.
and that child support hit.
That's the goddamn truth. That's a fact. But hey man, somebody else is losing their family, trying to get things back together, but also saying, hey, single life ain't too bad, but we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. Why should we go there?
Why should we
But
go there?
where we will go is Kanye recently,
Mm.
over the weekend, this past Sunday service, uh, also dropped the deluxe album for Donda, as he's been hinting at since
Mhm.
before. I mean, well, we already knew that a deluxe was going to be coming, but however, he did blatantly hint at it and not hint at it, but confirmed it rather with Drink Champs that he did last week.